Hello Gadgeteers, today I have for you an unboxing and a demo of the Terminal e-ink display. I wrote about this on my website a couple weeks ago and it seemed to be a kind of a popular article. It got quite a bit of traffic, so I decided to order one. I paid with it with my own money, so this is not sponsored. And now I'm going to unbox it for the first time and we're going to take a look at it. So here it is. It is called the Terminal, and let's just open it up. And it has some information like how to use it. Looks like there's a little reset kind of key, like a SIM removal tool right here. It's taped on the box. And here's a packing slip. Okay, we can get rid of that. And what do we have in here? Looks like that's all that's in there. I'll save this box. I might need it. And let's unpackage this. It's very bare bones. Here it is. I got the black version. There are other colors for this frame, but it is an e-ink display. This has like a soft texture to it, like it has a coating of silicone or something, a very thin layer. It has the Terminal logo kind of embossed down here. I don't think you could probably see it. And on the back, we have this little button here, which I don't know what that does yet. There's a tiny on-off switch right there, a physical switch that can go up and down. And we have a USB-C connection right there for power, I'm guessing, unless, I can't remember if this has a battery or not. I think it does. I think it has a built-in battery, but we'll find out because it's been a while since I ordered this. And it looks like there's a little LED right there. And it has a built-in stand. That's nice. So I can just put it on a desk like so. So it kind of look like that. Or it's got this little notch right here, so you could hang it on the wall with a nail. Now there isn't anything else that comes with this. You do not get a charger or the USB-C cable. This is what you get. So I can't remember, let me check here. It does have a battery inside. So I ordered the battery upgrade so that it could last a little longer per charge. So I'm going to charge this up and I will be right back and we will check out how to use this. Alright, I am back with the charged device. I charged it up. And now, according to the only instructions that come with it, I'm supposed to turn the device on, which is this little switch back here. Okay, so I've turned it on, and now it's booting up. Okay, so it's telling me to connect the phone or computer to terminal Wi-Fi network or scan the QR code. All right, connect the phone or computer to the terminal Wi-Fi network. So let's go to my Wi-Fi. There it is right there. And it looks like it's connected. Connect it. Register the device at connect to terminal Wi-Fi, which I did, right? So I am connected to it. Yeah, it tells me I'm connected to it. Whoop. Tells me I'm connected to it right there. And now it's telling me register the device ID at user. I don't know if it's wanting me to do that. Whoop, yeah, it automatically went to that site that it's talking about. Let's connect. And it's blinking. Let's see what happens here. It looks like it's ready to go. Okay, so it looks like the default has a screen that says how many days are left in the year, and that's insane. Look how many days are left. So this is kind of it's scary that this year is going by so quick. So now I need to go over to my desktop computer and I can install some apps. So I'm going to do that next. Okay, you can see that I have the terminal right there. And again, this is the default screen or app or whatever you want to call it, plugin that shows up. And I'm on the website. I had to create an account. And now it lets me go to some plugins or some news on here, and then you can shop and stuff. So let's go to the plugins and see what all is available. They have a large selection of plugins like you can see here. I'm just scrolling through all of them, and as far as I can tell, they are all free. I haven't run into anything that costs anything. And they're super easy to set up. You can click on one, like right there, there's the stock ticker. And on this plugin, you can pick 2 different stocks that you want to see. Actually, you could probably pick more. You just put them in this field here and separate them by commas, and you could tell what currency you are using, etc. So that's very easy to set up. There's one for Bitcoin if you're into that. If you like RSS feeds, you can pick your favorite RSS feed and put it in here, and it will be one of the plugins that will rotate on your terminal display. So let's go and see what I have set up right now. Here are the 7 screens that I have created. Now, this mashup lets you pick 4 of them and it will show them all on one screen. And then I have the Tempest weather station, which is the whole reason why I purchased the terminal. It's just an easier way to show my data from my weather station. And this is what we have here, and I had to set it up with my weather station, and I could customize it with some extra information from this specific plugin. Each plugin's different. And I have like a Google Analytics plugin for my website so I could see the traffic. I've got another weather forecast plugin because I like weather. Did a motivational quote, and it will put a new quote on there every single day. Another weather plugin because, yeah, crazy. And another analytics screen. But there are so many things. You could put a clock. You want a clock? You could do that. You just have to go through all these different plugins that they have available. And there's even an option that you can create your own. I don't know. I haven't done that yet, but that's an option. And even the users who have this terminal have created plugins. Like here's a Magic 8 Ball plugin. But each of the plugins have different settings that you can customize. So now let's go see what it looks like when the screens are showing on the terminal and what I think it's been like to use it over the past few weeks. So here's the terminal all set up with the plugins that I showed you just a second ago. And this is what it looks like when it is running. It's easy to read the display. It's very crisp. It's very clear. There's no backlight, but the background is a light gray, and it looks like it's lit up, but it's not. It looks great, I think. And I just like how it kind of just blends into my desk. I have it right here in front of my keyboard, so I can just glance down and see the information anytime I want. Now, the bad part about it, there are a couple things that I don't like. One is that there is no way to immediately advance to the next screen if I want to see the next screen. There's no touch feature. The only thing that I can do is that I can customize that little button on the back that I showed you in the unboxing where I said I don't know what it does. Well, you can customize it to do different functions, and one of the functions is to restart the playlist. So if I put like the mashup plugin where you can put 4 different plugins on one screen, I can double click that button and it will show that screen. Now that's the only kind of user intervention that you can do here. So let me show you. Let me just find that button with my finger if I can. I'm going to double click it. You heard that, and there you can see it. It's kind of like rebooting the terminal. And in a few seconds, it will show that first plugin. There you go. That is the mashup. So there is my Tempest Weather Station plugin right there. There's the quote plugin. There's another weather plugin. And there is the Days Left in the Year plugin. So it's got 4 different quadrants, and you can customize which one that you want to show where. So that's kind of cool. But you noticed that when it rebooted and displayed the screen, that it blinked. And that is probably my biggest complaint about the terminal. It's not the terminal's fault, it's just the way e-ink screens are designed to work. They flash like that. And so every 5 minutes, which is what I have mine set to rotate to the next plugin, I see that flash. Let me show it to you again. And you'll see that it blinks several times. And since this is right in front of me and within my vision, it can be distracting. I'll be working on something, and all of a sudden I'll see that screen blink, and I have to look down to see what it is, and it kind of gets me out of the focus of what I was doing. I wish it didn't blink like that. But other than that, this is like a really great little e-ink display. It's small. It doesn't get in the way. You charge it up and it will work for weeks. I think mine has a estimated time of like 40 days before it needs to be recharged. That's crazy. Other than the fact that I can't automatically advance to the next screen and the blinking between the screens, I really like the terminal. So I give it a thumbs up.